All right, it's a beautiful, beautiful fall day, so I'm gonna go find some leaves to look at. All right, first things first, I'm going to gas up. That's a step that I often forget, so make sure we're full, and then I'm gonna go hunt down some leaves, which you'd think would be an easy thing to do in Utah in the fall, but living in the desert as I do, it's gonna take a little bit of riding to find something, but I will prevail. All right, I've got a full tank of gas and a heart full of dreams. Let's go find some pretty leaves to look at. So yeah, the one of the few downsides living out in the middle of the desert like I do is that when you want to look for things like trees, they are hard to find. Look at that mountain, all brown, because it's in the desert. So I'm gonna drive, can't see very well, but there's some mountains way over there. They look farther away than they really are. I'm gonna drive over them. I believe there's a couple little canyon paths over by Eureka that I saw last time I was over there, and I bet they have some trees to look at. So yeah, as you can see, a little tough to find gorgeous autumn foliage out here in the high desert. But there is a caravan of cows, so there's that. I feel like they're migrating west. I guess I don't feel like it. They definitely are migrating west, but it seems like they may know something that I don't know. Time to get out of Dodge. Are they gonna let me through? I think this guy's gonna let me. Thank you, sir. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to note, I just looked down at my speedometer and I realized that today I'm gonna hit 3,333 miles. Hopefully you can see that. And why is that significant? I'll tell you why that's significant. When my sister and I were very, very little, I was probably 3, she was probably 2, maybe 4 and 3. Anyway, quite young. We started a contest with each other that whoever says 3 the most times in this life before dying wins. And of course, after we die, as angels, we'll review the tape, count them up, and we'll see who won. And I'm sure it's going to be me. I'm absolutely committed to this contest. So anyway, it's a big deal to me that we're going to hit 3,333 miles today. I'll probably say 3 a whole bunch of times, just because saying 3 makes me a little bit ahead of my sister in the 3 war. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. More cows, at least 3 that I can count. There's 3 power lines over there, 3 mountain peaks in the distance. All right, I'll stop for a while. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a whole bunch of antelope right over there. There's at least 3 of them. Maybe 33, 333. Probably won't work well, but I'll try to zoom in here in post-production. When I first moved out to this area 13 years ago, there was just antelope everywhere, just through town and everything. I mean, it just seemed like they were all over the place, but a lot of development has happened since then, so now I don't see them that often, except for out here in the desert proper. So those mountains over there are where I'm going to be driving over, hopefully to find land that is more hospitable to the growing of trees that have leaves that turn pretty colors in the fall. So we're getting a little closer to the mountains that I'm going to be riding over. It is pretty out here. Just not leafy pretty. Yeah, I almost missed it. 3,333 miles. Woohoo! Beat that, Andrea. And I'm in gear 3. Going, oh, I gotta slow down a little bit. Going 33 miles per hour. Woo! Look at all those threes. Alright, I'm done again for a while. Oh, is that what I think it is? It is indeed. There's a snake right there. It's a decent sized little guy. No rattle. In this part of the country, if they don't have a rattle, they are not venomous, so we're off of that. Keep eating the voles, guy. Alright, so this is the point where I start heading over this mountain, trying to get to prettier leaves. As you can see, there's a lot of trees around here, but they're all evergreens. So no leaves yet, but it's a pretty part of the drive either way. Bunch of birds up there. And if you haven't watched my previous videos, then you wouldn't know it, but on a recent ride I wrenched my ankle pretty good. It took me out of the saddle for over 3 weeks. I've just started riding again, but it's not all the way healed up, so I'm just taking it easy. Nice, even roads, exploring, nothing too technical, so I'll probably do that again in the future, but probably not this season. I think by the time I'm able to do that without worrying about my ankle, it'll be snowy and cold, and I don't like riding technical trails in the snow. Man, that is gorgeous. No pretty leaves yet, but so pretty. And you just could not ask for a nicer October right now. Usually, I wouldn't even bother trying to find leaves. We're, I think, 9 days into October. I should know that, but... And it's like 75 degrees right now at almost 5 o'clock. So yeah, usually if you want to go look at leaves in Utah, you need to do it before October. You know, the end of September is usually ideal. But it's just been so warm this year that I think we'll have some good luck. I drove up and back from Bear Lake in a car over this past weekend, and just gorgeous leaves up that way. So I wanted to find some closer to home. Oh, look at that. I see a tree with orange leaves. Woo! Just this one lonely tree out in the desert. It's changing colors. That's not gonna sate my appetite. Gotta find more! I I see a little color up there on the mountainside. Hopefully this is going to work with the cloud cover. It works with my camera. Yep, a little bit more red. Little smattering of color. This actually isn't where I was expecting to see anything, but nice little teaser for later, hopefully. Alright, I just crested the pass over there on the side of the mountain. You can actually see some red there. But if I recall, there's a little road that winds through the mountains over here on the other side of that paved road that you can see. Well, maybe you can't see, but I can see. It's a highway up there. I'll hop in, jump up a little bit to a place that will hopefully give me what I'm after. And I'm heading off the highway onto this little path. I think, I don't know, we'll see. I'm not sure if this is the road that I've been on before, but hopefully it'll take me back into those mountains and we'll get to see some leaf fanciness. Still pretty deserty right here, but man, some awesome views of the mountains over there. Yeah, man, my camera here is kind of wigging out. We'll see if I get any footage on it. I see colors up there. Woohoo! Let's see, which way do I want to go? I don't know. Guess I'm going on this dirt road. So that's where the colors are. Alright, this is starting to look like fall in Utah. I mean, this is still pretty deserty, but I'm happy to find some color at all. And I found a new road. I've never been here before. Always one of my favorite things. Pretty good smattering of red down there. It's kind of fun to see the colors muscling their way through all this evergreen stuff. Alright, I found a little bit more paved road up here in the middle of nowhere. Decided to follow it to see where it goes. And yeah, this camera just died. I don't know what's going on with it. It was fritzing out, so I may have to have that looked at. Not a well-maintained paved road, that's for sure. What do I care? I'm on a dual sport. Oh, no trespassing. Okay. So that was anticlimactic. Active working mine. Alright, I'll go the other way on this road. Fine, you talked me into it. What is that? It's like an old abandoned structure of some sort. I don't know if this is private property. It'll tell me if it is. Let me see if I can get back there. Alright, I'm gonna test the walking capabilities of these new boots. Super awesome. Except for the garbage. Erg. Check that out. Look, the cement is turning colors. It's fall. There's Jabba the Hutt. Who would have known that the cement did that in the fall? And hopefully I don't get murdered by gangs, because apparently they also live out here in the desert. Alright, that was fun. Alright, so this is the highway that I came in on, I think. Can Tyler find his way home without looking at his GPS? We'll see. I don't know, I went all the way around Eureka and came out this way. Interesting. Always fun to find new trails. roads, whatever. And here we have the lovely metropolis of Eureka. Always a fun little town to ride through. I made a video last year when I was driving around aimlessly and I ended up here. The astute observer will be aware. Gas hole. Yep, this is Eureka again. Well, the battery died on my GoPro, but for the first time ever, I actually remembered to pack a spare battery. Huzzah for that! There's a few colored trees up there. In fact, maybe I'll zip up there real quick to get a better look before I head home. Oh, that's a pretty one. Yeah, this is a nice little spot of trees. Probably as far as I want to go, because that way's no trespassing, and that looks like it might get a little bit hairy for my sketchy ankles, even though it does look like there's more trees up there that are pretty. And coming down this way, you see him caught in the light. It's gorgeous. With my desert mountains behind them. That is very pretty. All right, I'll call that a success. We found some color. I feel like I may be doing a little bit of false advertising here. Just to be clear, this is not indicative of all of Utah. There is some amazing, beautiful, picturesque canyons that are just jam-packed full of the most vibrant colors that you can imagine in the fall. But for driving out from my desert home in the middle of the desert, I feel happy that I found some color. And though the color that I found on the trees was a little bit sparse, few and far between, the color that I found in my soul exploring the desert was rich and plentiful. So plentiful that it turned me into a giant cheese ball. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find the pathway home over that mountain. I think I can. And head home. Okay, yeah, so maybe I didn't find a ton of colored leaves, but would you just look at that? Miles and miles and miles of desert to explore on my bike. I'll take it. Three 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 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, and there's my Honda Shadow. Hello, Shadow. Alright, if you made it through my ridiculous 3-song, congratulations. Take 20 life points from me to you for your patience. As always, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you feel like it. Oh look, there's more antelopes. And ride safe. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.